The success of any leader would be determined by how effectively he achieves his mission and how effectively he deals with the people around him. The life of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, can be divided into two aspects. That is, mission and people. Some leaders only give importance to the mission and ignore their relationship with the people. On the other hand, some leaders always try to be in the good books of the people around and do not give much importance to the mission which they have to achieve. The leadership of the Prophet, peace be upon him, is the best example to see how justice could be done to the mission and to the people, which made him a great leader. 1. Mission. The mission of the Prophet, peace be upon him, was to remove people from darkness and take them into light, and then establish a state as per the guidance of the Quran. The task looked next to impossible when it began, but the leadership of the Prophet, peace be upon him, helped him to achieve the mission in a span of 23 years. After attaining prophethood, the first task which was taken up by Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was to organize people and make them into one group. When people started accepting his message and agreed to stand up against oppression and injustice, he, peace be upon him, organized them into groups. He, peace be upon him, introduced the practice of taking the pledge. He, peace be upon him, asked people to give him a pledge of allegiance that they will listen and obey the orders, both at the time when they are active and at the time when they are tired, and at their difficult times when they are at ease, and to be obedient to the ruler, and much more. In order to achieve the mission, Prophet, peace be upon him, wanted a group of young and talented people, so he, peace be upon him, focused his effort on getting people into the fold of Islam. People such as Abdullah bin Umar, 13 years, Uqba bin Amir, 14 years, Jabir bin Abdullah, 15 years, Zayd bin Haritha, 15 years, Abdullah bin Masud, 16 years, Habab bin Arith, 16 years, Zubair bin Awam, 16 years, Talha bin Ubaidullah, 17 years, Abdul Rahman bin Auf, 17 years, Arkam bin Abil Arkam, 17 years, Saad bin Abi Waqas, 17 years, Asma bint Abu Bakr, 17 years, Maaz bin Jabal, 18 years, Musab bin Umair, 18 years, Abu Musa al-Ashari, 19 years, Jafir bin Abu Talib, 22 years, Usman bin Affan, Abu Ubaidah, Abu Huraira, and Umar radiallahu anhum, 25 to 31 years, joined Prophet, peace be upon him. For activities to happen, the Prophet, peace be upon him, created people in different categories of work, such as scribes, preachers, diplomats, intelligence, negotiators, spiritual leaders, translators, and much more. The primary activity which was required to achieve the mission was to propagate the message of Islam and invite people to Islam. He, peace be upon him, began his invitation with the members who were close to him. His wife Khadija bint Khuwailid, radiyallahu anha, his cousin Ali bin Abi Talib, radiyallahu anhu, his servant Zayd ibn Thabit, radiyallahu anhu, and his friend Abu Bakr, radiyallahu anhu, and all of them accepted Islam. After this, the Prophet, peace be upon him, formed a small team that would invite people to Islam, and from then on, the process continued. The final aspect of the mission was to run the state. Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, united the people of Medina, which included Muslims who migrated from Makkah, local Muslims, Jewish people living in Medina, other non-Muslims, and their non-Muslim allied tribes. A written constitution was formed which provided the Medinan society with the concept of devolution of powers, which later became the practical foundation of democracy. The mission was accomplished in just 23 years. During this period, approximately 81 campaigns took place in which Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was involved in 27 of them, and only a few campaigns were converted into battles or wars. The majority of the campaigns were without fighting, and in these 81 campaigns, only 1,018 people were killed, out of which 259 were Muslims and 759 were non-Muslims. It was such a huge revolution and only a few people were killed, which could also be called a bloodless revolution. 2. People. People play a very important role in accomplishing the mission of a leader, as a leader cannot do much without the support of the people around him. Prophet peace be upon him never neglected the people nor considered them as mere objects, but considered every person as a very important asset, which would play a very significant role in achieving the mission. Prophet peace be upon him treated the people with a lot of love and affection and treated everyone as close friends. When the companions used to meet Prophet peace be upon him, they used to think that he loved them the most. It is because of the way he used to treat every individual. He, peace be upon him, used to treat everybody with sensitivity and avoid something that the person would not like. Every companion thought that they were the most beloved. He, peace be upon him, strived to abolish the envy, jealousy and hatred that could exist between them. The people skills of the Prophet, peace be upon him, were so high that when a person would commit a mistake, he, peace be upon him, would never tell them directly but would make a general statement while speaking to a group of people. Prophet peace be upon him also exhibited great interpersonal skills with his slaves. We can understand this with the help of two scenarios. First, Anas radiallahu anhu relates that he worked as the Prophet's servant for 10 years and not once did the Prophet peace be upon him so much as say uff to him or ask when he did something, why did you do that? Or ask him when he neglected something, why didn't you do that? This shows how he treated his slaves and they also admired his behavior. One of the biggest strengths of the Prophet, peace be upon him, was excellence in character, which inspired people around him, because of which they took him as a role model and were ready to follow him and obey him. History is full of incidents that reveal the strange love and affection displayed by Prophet, peace be upon him. His charming personality, his treatment, behavior, and concern for everyone brought him closer to every heart. Leaders generally fail to balance their mission and people, but Prophet peace be upon him set a unique example of achieving the mission and displaying great relationships with the people around him. On one end, he, peace be upon him, achieved his mission in a span of fewer than 23 years, and on the other hand, he, peace be upon him, never gave any opportunity to any person to complain about his behavior. Thus, Prophet peace be upon him can be considered to be a great leader as he did justice to his mission and to his relationship with the people around him. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get regular updates. If you like our video, then please drop in a like and share the video with your friends and relatives and gain sawab-e-jariyah.